Throughout history, rivers have been an essential part of human culture. Civilizations have risen and fallen along the banks of the world's many great rivers. We sing about rivers because they nourish us, inspire us, and refresh us. All rivers are unique. Each has its own story. To best read a river's story, one must break away from the frenzy of modern life and paddle its watery pages. Gliding over its shimmery surface in a canoe or kayak is an ideal way to connect to the natural wonders of the immediate surroundings. Moving at a slow, peaceful pace can cleanse the mind of the stresses and problems of everyday life and allow us to embrace what is real, the irrepressible natural world. Once you see the world through a paddler's eyes, you may never look at it the same way again. Knowing this, the Apalachicola River Keeper, the Apalachicola Maritime Museum, and other organizations concerned about the welfare of the glorious Apalachicola River encourage people to experience the river, one stroke at a time. It can be an exhilarating, amazing, and life-changing adventure that makes the paddler want to preserve its treasure. Though the Apalachicola is neither the longest nor the most celebrated river in Florida, it is definitely the richest. It moves the greatest volume of water, and the vitality and variety of its flora and fauna give the river significant ecological importance. Its basin is home to an astonishing number of species: 60 trees, 1,300 plants, 131 fish, 33 mussels, 308 birds, and 57 mammals, making it one of the top 6 biodiversity hotspots in the United States. The watershed is a primary spawning and nursery habitat for fish and other aquatics, and it is a critical migratory bird route. The bay supplies 10% of all oysters harvested nationally, and is the second largest of 25 existing National Estuarine Research Reserve sites selected by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. Another distinguishing characteristic is the near pristine condition of the Apalachicola, particularly compared to countless other American rivers. In most other instances, environmental organizations and state governments are working to restore lakes and rivers to their past splendor. In the case of the Apalachicola River, they are working to preserve it. And the river has a rich cultural history. From Chattahoochee at the northern end to its mouth at the city of Apalachicola, 107 miles downstream, local color and civic pride are evident in all the river towns. Among them are the towns of Sneeze, uniquely situated on the shores of Lake Seminole and near the Apalachicola; Blountstown, the namesake of a distinguished Seminole Indian chief; Bristol, the jumping-off point to the spectacular river bluffs of Torreya State Park; and Weewahitchka, home to the annual Tupelo Honey Festival. Museums, parks, and historic sites reflect the region's profound heritage, from frontier days to the Civil War, to the last century's period of development and growth. Torreya State Park, Apalachicola National Forest, Fort Gadsden State Park, and the Apalachicola Wildlife and Environmental Area are just a few examples of the basin's must-see destinations. Chattahoochee sits on a high bluff overlooking the confluence of the Chattahoochee and Flint rivers that form the Apalachicola River. It is renowned for its fishing and water sport activities, rolling hills, and historic architecture. Apalachicola's diverse and colorful past remains visible today. Over 900 homes and buildings listed on the National Register of Historic Buildings are located in its revitalized historic district. The rich history and maritime culture of Apalachicola and Franklin County are complemented by the area's bountiful natural resources. The Apalachicola River and Bay provide abundant fishing opportunities for both fresh and saltwater fishing buffs. Outdoor enthusiasts can explore the endless bays and waterways by kayak, canoe, powerboat, or sailboat. Visitors can also spend time browsing through the town's unique galleries, stores, and antique shops, or touring the Apalachicola National Estuarine Research Reserve Center. A remarkable past spawns creativity, and today there remains a strong sense of optimism about what the future will bring. Up and down the Apalachicola River, communities are embracing their rich heritage and celebrating the uniqueness of living on the banks of a great river. So please accept our invitation to experience the Apalachicola River one stroke at a time and enjoy the remarkable story of a great American treasure.